welcome to the Untitled Podcast, the only show where we don't know what we're talking about. I'm Nate, and I run this thing.
Hey, I'm Ian, and
I'm Jeffrey. I suck at a lot of things, such as art, for examples. And
Yeah, you do.
Speak up!
Okay.
Being like super quiet.
I think it's a Guitar Hero mic.
Oh,
It's Guitar Hero mic.
probably. We need to get like pop filters for these things. These sound so terrible. But oh yeah, we're actually recording this.
Yeah, we are recording.
This is so
We need to pay
unprofessional.
attention now. So, embarrassing stories. I think I have the most here.
All right, go ahead, Aiden.
Alright,
Throw
so
one.
this is me when I was 12.
Right?
What I did a lot in middle school was hop from nerdy table to nerdy table, and got to a point where I was at Weeboo table with someone I was that I was somewhat friends with back in fourth
Wait,
grade.
so Aiden, are you talking about like lunch tables or like classroom
Lunch
tables?
It was a lunch
Oh.
table full of Weeboos, and I used to
alright.
sit there, and basically, all that stuff went into me, and basically I went through a lot of bullying, like a lot. So basically, what ended up happening was I went insane.
Oh,
You know, insane in the membrane. So I started doing stupid stuff, like mostly blanked out, but basically, I'm just gonna write in chat.
Aiden, you know they can't see that, right? The people
Yeah,
who
I
on the
think- You
screen
read
are
it.
watching this.
Unless we
or,
were
well,
recording
listening to
this
this.
as unless we were streaming or recording this whole thing.
I'm only recording the audio.
I know.
So basically, Nathan, I wrote down basically, I'm not gonna say what happened, but
Fine, I'll
then
read
I
it.
really got kicked out. But remember,
you
I was
fake
going-
raped the girls at the table, according to them.
Oh,
They
professional
were,
rape?
they were a bunch of feminists, anyways, too.
Well,
So,
that's offensive.
yeah, apparently they were a bunch of SJWs. So I was going insane at that point. So basically, I made up a bunch of. So basically, I told the truth and all that. So yeah. Any other embarrassing stories?
I don't know. Maybe I should talk about myself when I was back in 2009. And there's a lot of embarrassing stories I had in 2009.
Show me what you got.
Remember how horrible the Sonic fandom was in 2009?
It was terrible.
I didn't realize what Sonic was at 2008. I mean 2009. Like all I remember was Smash Bros.
Well,
I was a big Xbox fan.
I was one of those recolor creators and was super cringy at the time. It was horrible. Basically, I would make a bunch of Sonic recolor OCs. And I'd
Speak
make
up.
It's the Guitar
Yeah, dude.
Hero mic.
Just
Put it a bit closer to your mouth if you can.
It's the Guitar Hero mic. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay. So basically, I would make these Sonic OCs, and they were just recolors, really. And, like, I think I was in one of those, like, online groups where it's like, or maybe even a forum where it's like, people made Sonic recolors. It was super cringy. All of the backstories were horrible. In fact, I don't even remember my OC's backstory, really. It was just horrible. Everything was just horrible and cringy.
So since Jeff's story's over, Nathan, you got anything embarrassing?
Honestly, I probably have done some really embarrassing things in my past, but I probably
Anything
would like
embarrassing or
regret.
cringy you did?
I used to play Minecraft a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's a thing.
No,
I
like
would-
cringy
yeah.
stories of what happened to you. There's bound to be some.
Hang on a second, my microphone is falling. But it's actually a good question.
Because no one's truly pure, so there has to be some messed up story about you.
One time some kid beat me up, and I got a nosebleed, and everyone thought it was like, wow, that's gross. I'm like, dang, shut up.
Yeah, you should have seen me in preschool. when I was in my preschool years, it was horrible. Just horrible.
Ooh, wait, I got one that's a bit embarrassing. When I was in first grade, I tripped over something, right?
Yeah.
Now, little did I know, I had completely broken my wrist. But I was, like, crying in front of my friends. Because, I mean, like, I'd never broken a bone before, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if you have, but it hurts. It really does. And I thought that was kind of embarrassing. Like, dang it, I'm crying in front of my friends. I don't want to, but this hurts.
All right, I think we're out of topics for today. What's the next?
What
Aiden.
started basically?
I mean, the first topic. What's
Aiden, you're fired. You're fired.
No. I mean, what's the other part? Scroll.
Episode.
You know what? I got one. Aiden.
Fired.
Yes.
Earlier, you were talking about, like, how you were going from lunch table to lunch table.
Of nerds.
I have this one topic written down for school. I'm pretty sure you guys that I'm talking to can see that.
Yes, I can.
Yep.
All right, good. Well, about school, I have, like, all my classes are actually high school classes, except for my electives. So, at this point, I don't have to take my last year of high school, as long as I pass my classes.
Yeah, my classes are a mixed bag of stuff.
Oh, you know, that reminds me. Back in, like, 6th grade, I was the most awkward kid.
All right, tell us a
Like-
story.
You were. I didn't even notice that in 6th grade. Really.
Well,
Awkward one there.
6th grade, right?
Yeah.
See, I used to live in Pennsylvania, right? I had moved there in August, the August before 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
And the first day, I was, like, so awkward, you have no idea. Like, I just couldn't stand to even be around people. 'Cause, I mean, like, I was in a new place. I had no idea where I was or how anything worked. I remember on the second day, you know how on the first day of school we always have the
Protocol?
homeroom thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you see, at the middle school I would have gone to, they have homeroom every single day.
Oh yeah.
So the second day, when we weren't supposed to go to the homeroom from the first day, I still go there because I didn't know, right? And I walked into class, and it's like an 8th grade advanced history class. And little did I know I wasn't supposed to be there, right? And the worst thing is, there was an absent kid in the class named Nathan.
Oh.
You know, for the whole class, I was just convinced, like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. Then when we were getting the syllabus,
Dad.
wow, Aiden, already interrupting.
Sorry, it's Dad. I'm sorry.
You should go to the gym. But when I got the syllabus,
Because I'm trying to mute it a bit.
oh, okay. When I got the syllabus, it said
I'm
8th
talking
grade
to
advanced history, and I'm like, wait, I'm in 6th grade. I shouldn't be here. Then I asked the teacher, and he's like, oh, I see what you did.
Dad, what are you doing?
And then I had missed a whole bunch
Get
of
out of
things
here.
in my first period. Aiden, you gotta shut up. Mute yourself on Skype.
That was my dad.
Shut up. But yeah, if you have any interesting stories about school,
I actually have a similar story to that, but it was in
Ooh.
7th grade. It was also in an 8th grade class also.
Okay, Dad.
So I was assigned to Mr. Jensen's class in 7th grade
Ooh, I
before
have
my schedule changed. And I think this was like the second period. Or no, actually, I think this was the first. No, it was it was the first period. And I went to a classroom and I looked at everyone. I didn't even recognize like one single student at all. And I just sat in a random chair that I just picked randomly. And so during the whole class, I felt like there was something wrong. So during the whole time in the classroom, I was just I was just resting my head downwards, and I felt really awkward for some reason. And afterwards, I learned that it was an 8th grade classroom for Mr. Jensen.
Does he teach multiple grades?
Yeah, he does. And I was supposed to actually be assigned with Mr. Fox, but my schedule had Mr. Jensen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that happened. But I have Mr. Jensen now, and he's my 6th period teacher.
Yeah, no, I think I see you all the time walking out of that classroom.
Yeah.
Like every day. Isn't Jose in that class?
Yeah,
well,
I think he's in mine.
Yeah, but he used to be in my period, but then he switched out from that period to another.
Oh yeah, you got the schedule changed on Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if Aiden could actually be quiet. I mean, if you could get a better microphone that blocks out background noise.
Well, I'm sorry. My doggos are barking because somebody's at the door.
Did you just say doggo?
Yes.
That's it, Aiden. You're fired.
No.
You Zimbabwe Bucks.
No.
Get out.
No more YouTube revenue.
No.
Aiden, I'm muting you. Get out.
No.
Get out. All right. Now he's not being recorded.
What if?
Haha. I win.
Why?
All right. So, Aiden, do you have any interesting school stories to tell?
I was bullied a lot. Does that count?
I think Aiden, I've been bullied.
If this wasn't just an audio show, they could see why you get bullied a lot, right? You weigh 300 pounds, right? You don't go to the gym. I know I'm fat, but at least I lift weights. I work out. You know what I'm saying? I work out, but you don't. You just sit at your computer all day. You sit at your $3,000 computer, just
All right. I got an interesting story.
Doritos.
Meanwhile,
all right, guys, I got a story. So, back when I had art class, right? I expected art to be okay, this is how you draw noses and stuff. Apparently, it was also a science class too at the same time. They taught you, this is what a muscle.
Wait, so it was basically anatomy class?
Yeah, it was basically
anatomy. I can't speak today.
Yeah, the thing is, my teacher was also a bit of a weeb.
Oh. God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate weeaboos.
And she had an extreme obsession with Halloween. She's basically a hybrid of a weeboo and a goth.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah. Okay, next part. Terrible websites or internet children.
Wait.
Bots buddy.
Wait. I have another story. 6th grade, right?
All right.
So these were my last 3 classes. I had art, French, and then history, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And my art class was so bad, right?
Yeah.
I had this teacher called Miss Licata. Right? She was so terrible. Okay, I thought it would just be a nice class, you're just chilling out, drawing stuff. But no, she's trying to sacrifice you to Satan to get her paycheck, right? That's how bad it was.
Oh.
She was so bad. But halfway through the year, I think she took a huge dump and broke her hip. Because she did actually have to have hip surgery. She was out for the rest of the year. And I had the coolest teacher. We just got to sit on our phones the whole time. Eventually, I passed that class.
Hey, remember Mrs. Acevedo? Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ms. Avocado. Seriously.
I have another science teacher named with the same name, but it's pronounced Acevedo, not Acevedo.
I had Mr. Emil this year.
Nice.
cool teacher. Oh yeah, also last year, I had a Spanish teacher. She was the worst. Like, she hated me specifically, right?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, I've told you guys about this before, right?
Yes.
She was so bad. Like, there was one thing that I did get away with. Like, towards the end of the year, we had to do this project where we had to make, a menu in Spanish for a restaurant in a Spanish-speaking country.
Oh.
And I just didn't do it. But, I still got 100%. So I guess she's like, oh, I forgot to put in his grade. I guess he must have taken the project home. Oh, well, I'll give him 100. And that's how I got through Spanish. I hated that class, and that's why I didn't sign up for it this year.
Thank God.
I had a cool teacher at the beginning of the year, but the evil one transferred in, like, halfway through the year.
Mrs. Craig was one of those lazy teachers. Do you remember her?
Oh, yeah, I heard she got fired.
Who?
Yeah, Mrs.
How?
Craig.
Who
She was like
heck
a
is she?
lazy teacher. She was supposed to teach us game design, but then it's like, she just did not do anything. Even Mr. Jensen knew, he actually.
Yeah, no, he was telling us about it the other day.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, you know what we should talk about?
What?
Like, we do have a
DeviantArt.
whole list of... Hang on a second. I gotta say something to the people who are actually listening.
Yes.
If y'all have any suggestions for what we should talk about, please tell us. We only have like a page of ideas.
For this
And-
episode.
It's not even for this episode, it's just for different episodes, and we're already using up a ton of them.
Also, if you're listening to this, thank you for giving us some revenue. I need that 1 penny.
Stop.
Oh yeah, we agreed that if we ever actually do make money off of this, we're only giving Aiden a single penny of the cut, and he agreed to it.
Yes, I will get 1 penny per viewing.
And some
I need those
DeviantArt
pennies.
and some DeviantArt cash if I actually get paid some my from DeviantArt if someone actually buys my art.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what we should talk about? Music.
Yeah. Wait, we just skipped some. Come on.
Yeah, it
now.
doesn't Aiden.
We
It's
need
not
to go
supposed
through-
to be a uniform
Oh.
list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
All
music.
right, hang on a second. I gotta clarify something. So I know this is only audio, but we actually have a list where share screening in Skype, and I have a list pulled up of different things for us to talk about.
Stop explaining stuff.
Well, you know what? I would have been confused if I was listening to this and I didn't hear that. So, shut up, Aiden. So, music. I enjoy pretty much all rock music. What about you
yeah.
guys?
Rock is pretty good. And some rap, not modern day.
Yeah, some of
It's
it
just
is good,
something wrong
like
with
classic stuff.
Real hip
Yeah.
hop.
Don't you ever forget it.
Yeah. Weird Al, comedy artists, those are good too.
Yeah, I mean, Weird Al's the only one I would really listen to.
What about that one swing artist that's also a comedy artist?
Who's that?
Richard something. I used to...
Richard Cheese.
Yeah, him. He's pretty good too.
I like his Nirvana.
Yeah, he covers Nirvana. He covered some other stuff, like Down with the Sickness. That's the one that became famous because that one actually was in a zombie movie,
Oh,
the
that's
Dawn
cool.
of the Dead remake.
Cool. So if you guys were to say, what would be your like favorite genre of music? I
Rock
personally
and roll.
It's yeah. I would go for I guess heavy rock.
Yeah, I'd
No,
probably
hard
have to
rock.
say,
I mean.
yeah, I'd probably have to say like hard rock or grunge.
I
Yeah.
I
would
love
say
grunge.
any version of rock that's good, like not Christian rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. Have you ever heard it? That's like all my parents listen to on the radio.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at my CD collection, it's mostly rock and heavy metal.
Yeah.
Like, there's like 4 songs that aren't. I mean, 4 bands that aren't on here. Including one CD, but I don't include it on there.
Yeah, in my CDs I have like only a couple artists, Got Gorillaz. I love Gorillaz. If you don't listen to them, check them out.
Listen to Gorillaz, guys. If you've never heard of Gorillaz, look at their music videos. Mainly the 5/4 music video. That's good.
And
I love
you
that
should
song.
and you should listen to some Billy Idol and some Blue Oyster Cult band.
Oh, Blue Oyster Cult, they're good.
Yeah, they're good. It
But
needs
if you
more
really-
cowbell.
If you
Okay.
really like rock music, I would recommend Guns N' Roses. They have some of the
Yes.
best rock I have ever heard.
Yeah, it
Best
has the best
music I've
rock.
ever
Like,
heard.
here's the problem, right? The lead man, Axl Roses, he is the worst, like, personality-wise.
Yeah,
I've
but
heard of
I
it.
don't really look for personality when I'm listening to music. I'm just like,
Sometimes I do.
I like the music. I'm going to listen to it. I don't care who you are as long as you make good music.
Pearl Jam's another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who else is good?
Who?
Metallica.
Yep, it's very good stuff.
Yeah!
I'd say my favorite album from them would either have to be Saint Anger or And Justice for All.
My favorite Metallica album has to be the Black Album.
Oh,
Ooh,
The
this
one where it
Untitled one.
literally looks like someone just drew a Sharpie on it.
Oh yeah, I have that one from when we went to that yard sale.
Yeah, Nathan.
I stole that from you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you stole it from me, but that's okay. I got it. I got a new one from
Nice.
when I went to Target.
Ooh, you know what?
What?
Recently I discovered that my parents used to have a whole bunch of CDs of music that I love, but they sold them when we were moving here.
Yeah, and then they just, devolved.
Oh yeah, Aiden.
yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
care to explain that?
Basically, Nathan's parents are those extreme Christians that would, if they
Well, not
hear
extreme.
like a, yeah, they are basically.
My parents are pretty cool, but not that extreme.
I mean, Nathan's parents are the type of people that, if they hear evolution be talked on a kid's show, they would ask for the show to be taken down, like every single day. Like that
Yeah.
type of person.
I mean, that
Or
is a
like-
bit hyperbole.
Or the type of basically the type of people that, if you don't know, in the original Ninja Turtles, they took out Michelangelo's nunchucks because they thought it was too violent, and people can mimic it.
Yeah.
Now you're just straight
So-
up wrong.
No, that was the thing.
That would
Look
be
it up. Look it up. Look it up.
No,
Look
but
up-
I mean, like, you're saying that my parents do that? No.
Yeah,
No.
They're the type of people who would do that.
Mate, you've met them like 2 times.
Yes.
Shut up.
And I stole something from them. A CD player that I barely even use.
I gave that to you.
Yes.
But, yeah, they used to have... I just realized how much hyperbole you use saying that.
Yes.
But, yeah, my parents used to have, like, such good CDs, but they sold them.
And then they
And-
devolved.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Like, literally, they had all the Marilyn Manson triple albums.
Triptych.
Yeah, triptych. And now they became,
I mean, I think it's just because we moved to Florida.
yeah.
And I guess a little, tiny box with a disc inside of it isn't enough. I mean, our house was super empty when we first moved here. It was kind of sad. We didn't even have a house when we first moved here. We lived in this tiny apartment. Oh, I gotta talk about this. So when I first moved here, I lived in a tiny, tiny apartment, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I lived in a... Why am I saying my bedroom was like this big loft, right? I got to overlook the main room. And, the people who were right next to me, they had music blaring 24/7. It was like the most annoying pop. I hate pop music.
Yeah.
I
the worst.
agree.
Pop
I
and
only
country
listen
are the
to
worst.
pop.
Pop and country are the worst. Seriously. But I could not sleep. Oh yeah, speaking of sleep, for the longest time I've had this. It actually is a problem. Like, I can't fall asleep because, like, late at night, my mind just gives me horrific images. Like, imagine the scariest thing that you could possibly imagine.
Oh.
Now scratch that. It's way scarier.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it is okay.
It's recording more stuff.
We didn't.
Aiden, it's okay. It was just lagging.
Oh. Alright.
Man, that was scary.
So,
I mean-
aren't you going to talk about that one time you tried to look up a video and you got jump scared?
Oh,
you little-
yeah. I was telling these guys about it yesterday. And before I go into that, apologies for how bad this probably is, because I have like $3 to my name. And I can't really afford any good things. But, oh well. It's the first episode. There's going to be mistakes.
Yeah.
But before like Aiden was saying before, so I've always had sort of a problem where I can't go to sleep. Like I said, right before I go to sleep, right as I'm drifting off to sleep, my mind just starts racing like, what if there's a serial killer in your closet? Might want to go check. What if they're hiding under your bed with an axe? They're waiting for you to fall asleep, and they're going to chop you up. And, like, I have this one... I normally have my TV on when I'm going to sleep because I watch TV as I go to sleep. So, my TV is in, like, the corner of my room, right? And there's just this one dark corner. There's no light. And one night, I swear, there was, like, this giant figure just standing there.
Dude, I can explain what that actually is.
It's hallucinations.
No, it's not. It's actually this thing called, like,
Sleep paralysis?
Sleep paralysis. Basically, Yeah,
I was going to say, like, I couldn't move.
Yeah, that's sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah, I've had that before. It sucks, man.
This has been going on with me for a couple of years at this point. So I've just kind of gotten used to it. At this point, I just take pills to go to sleep. It's just a lot easier. But, have you guys ever it happens to me on a daily or nightly basis, I should say. But, I think it all stems, or at least it wasn't that bad until this one time it happened. Because, I was a little kid, right? I was like 6.
Oh, I love this story.
And I was a pretty gullible kid at the time. I wasn't even 10 years old, right? I was a gullible kid. So I go on I'm like thinking to myself, I have a lot of trouble going to sleep. Maybe I should look it up on the internet. At the time, I was just starting to grasp the concept of the internet. It was pretty complex for a little 6-year-old. So I go onto the internet. I type in easy ways to fall asleep, right? And there's this YouTube video, right? It was like something like 10 easy ways to fall asleep. But like the first minute and a half, I would say, it was like this person just talking in the softest voice. They were like doing an ASMR voice.
Yeah.
And like, bam. Like, this horrific bloody image jumps out at me. And I screamed. I was terrified. Like, I know it might sound ridiculous now, but
that was like old, like that was young YouTube.
Yeah, that was old YouTube.
Back when it was funny to post jump scares around.
Yeah.
Like,
which it was.
09.
I did that to my friends, but it was like midnight, like 1 a.m. when I was doing this. I was on my old laptop, and I just got so scared. And I think that's where it all stems from. Or at least where it got really bad.
Well, I think I kind of received it last night because I was talking about the Renderman story. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Blockland.
I'm not even going to look that up.
It
sounds too spooky for me.
It still freaks me out to this day.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love horror.
Yeah, me
just
too,
not
on like a small level.
No, I love horror. Like October, my favorite month. Halloween, favorite month.
I like October.
Halloween isn't a month. It's a day. Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays because I love dressing up.
Yeah.
I think it's just fun. But sometimes the horror just gets to you, like it really only gets to me when I'm like half asleep.
Yeah.
Like, I can be a quarter asleep, I'll be okay. But half asleep, now you got me terrified. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I hate even more? The other night, I was getting up to go get some water. It was like 3 a.m. I spent the whole night watching like horror videos. 'Cause I do that.
Yeah.
Because apparently I hate myself. But I go to get some water because my mouth was really dry. I step outside my room, and Jeff, I know you've never been to my house before, but Aiden, you have.
Yeah.
So you know how I have that short little hallway
Yes.
outside my room? I looked down that hallway. It was pitch black. I couldn't even see past my parents' Jesus painting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's how dark it was, and it was like really windy. Like, I'm not making this up. It was like typical horror story. I just looked down the hallway. My mind starts racing. Like, there could be demons down there. I'm gonna go check it out.
There could be demons. Where's the shotgun?
I'm just like, I don't need water, and then I walk back into my room.
So is your room like next to like a hallway?
Yeah, opens up into the hallway.
I have my room is like right next to a hallway also. Usually I get scared if like it's pitch black out.
My hallway is in like a tiny corridor, but it goes to my computer room and downstairs.
Yeah,
so
you have a nice house.
probably I have a good house.
But still not disclosing where I live, because nobody say this, but at my house, you have no idea how many times I've gotten close to being hit by a car in my sleep.
Oh.
Like, imagine that. Like, you're just chilling out, sleeping, having some horrific nightmares because your brain hates you.
Yeah, Max.
And then all of a sudden, a car hits you going like 40 miles an hour. Near my house, there's like this turn thing. It's like a curve.
Yeah. Oh,
and the speed limit is 15 miles an hour around that curve. I see people capping 40, right? That's how fast they typically go. Like, they're breaking 40 doing that. Just imagine a car. Like, you're having some horrific nightmares, as you do, and a car comes through your wall at 50 miles an hour. I mean, I would be dead. But if I survived, that would suck. I would probably be like even more disabled than I already am.
They're bringing back like the cable fence again. They're rebuilding it, but then they're not putting one like right in front of the houses.
Yeah, they have one in the middle of the road, and most of it is knocked down at this point. Like, no one's bothering to fix it.
No, but they're fixing it right now. Actually,
I'm gonna check. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see.
There's a plastic tree. I'm here with me.
Alright, I stand corrected. They are fixing it.
Really?
I think they just got rid of the little posts that were knocked over, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, oh no, I have Audacity in full screen. You guys want to talk about video games? I like video games.
Alright, video games.
That will be a topic
my favorite video game has to be a Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I would have to say Garfield Kart.
No,
Yes. I would say Bad Rats.
Ooh.
The online dress me up games.
I would have to say Elsa Pregnancy is my favorite game.
Yes. I would have to say those old Nickelodeon games where you just click Clickmajigs. Just look those up. Clickmajigs. I remember there was this one from my childhood that was really messed up. Like, what you had to do was give some kids some caramel, but what happens is if you give them black licorice, you get a jump scare.
Ooh, that reminds me.
It was like a kid's product and it had like a jump scare-ish thing.
What?
You know what also was I guess a sort of a kid's product, and it would also like give you a jump scare if you did something wrong.
What?
The Game Boy camera, remember the error message?
Yeah, I was just about to say that, the
yeah.
Game Boy camera thing.
Oh
Those still freak me
yeah.
out.
I was gonna say, hey, look up Game Boy camera. What are you running from?
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Like, I used to have a Game Boy camera when I was younger. I saw that thing. I burned it, right? My friends, like, every summer they would have this huge bonfire. I burned the camera.
Yes. Sent it back to hell.
Right
I
where it
wonder
came
if-
from.
I wonder
Yes.
if the people at Nintendo thought it was actually supposed to be something as like comedy, but ended up as something creepier.
No, this person had a bloody pentagram on their forehead. I'm
Oh yeah, I remember that.
not using bloody in, like, the British way. I mean bloody, like, they cut it into their forehead.
Yes. Like Marilyn Manson. Like something
No,
Manson would do.
He cut it into his hand.
Yeah.
You idiot. Such a fake fan.
I actually almost.
I'm not
planned-
much of a Marilyn Manson thing.
I know.
I actually
told me.
almost planned getting one of those Game Boy cameras for my Game Boy Color at one point. but
Never do
I
it.
I don't want it anymore.
I got a Game Boy Advance for Christmas a year or two ago. And it was really hard coming over the whole thing. Like, oh, what if Satan jumps out at me again?
Yeah.
Mm.
Man, we got really sidetracked from video games, but I mean, I guess that's
Yeah.
where we're going.
Without that is basically.
I mean,
a game.
This is an off-topic series. Like a
Yeah,
loosely off-topic.
We start off saying something. It's like the telephone game. You know, you
Yes.
start off with something,
and then it
you have
just
something
goes
completely
to
different
hell.
at the end. I mean, I'd like to think that's the appeal of this, but really, I don't know. I think I'm really biased just because I pretty much run this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about our favorite games.
I'm the pseudo boss.
Um,
You know-
As a joke, favorite game, Garfield Kart. For real, I would have to say The Last of Us or the Half-Life series.
All right, for me, as a joke, the Nikomajig games that would scare me.
Those are masterpieces.
I'm gonna send it in chat.
Aiden, don't do that right now. We're still recording this
I
thing.
know.
Shh.
You are.
Okay. So, but in reality, a game that I really love has to be either Left 4 Dead, Gary's Mod, or anything by Valve. Another good game. The Metal Gear series.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I
yes.
own every Metal Gear game, thanks to Metal Gear Legacy Collection and the NES that I got, and a lot of other stuff.
You know what else is a good game?
What?
Kerbal Space Program. I play it a lot, if you couldn't tell.
It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it. I think it's fun, but that's probably just because I'm a big space nerd. Like, I enjoy going to the Kennedy Space Center just for fun. I do these things because I'm a nerd. But honestly, Aiden, I feel like you like Gary's Mod a bit too much. You have
Listen,
like
I'm
more
not on Thanos levels. I love it because it has so much custom. You could customize it to whatever you want.
you have more than 1,000 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, because that was one of the first few games I got on Steam back in like late 2010, early 2011.
Really?
Yeah.
So I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah.
For a joke, my favorite game would be probably the well, I think it's like the NES bootleg Lion King game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then
which one though? The one with the Nazi logo, or the one with the
the
best
Nazi
game
logo
ever?
one.
Yes,
Oh.
the Nazi
Well,
logo.
that would actually be a chassis one then, not the E NES.
Not the NES one,
You know what game I love?
but
Granddad.
Seven.
Granddad,
Granddad.
Granddad.
Jeff, go ahead. Say what you were saying.
I guess to my actual favorite games, I have a lot of favorite games really.
What about Digiman?
Yeah, I guess the Digimon game. The Digimon games are pretty.
You drew a Digimon into our logo, right?
Yes.
You love Digimon. You have a Digimon backpack. Shut up.
Yes.
I guess
And a Digimon shirt.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's better.
Shin Megami Tensei.
You know what? We should talk about that real quick.
Shin Megami Tensei featuring Dante from Dante's Inferno.
Actually,
No.
Pokemon and Digimon. Yeah,
But you know what? Quick sidetrack. We should talk about Pokemon Go like right now.
I play Pokemon Go.
Shut up, Aiden. You're not funny. You're fired.
Finish.
I'm fired. Bye, guys.
Get out of here.
Please let me finish my favorite.
All right, yeah, Jeff, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess I would also say maybe the Street Fighter series.
Ooh, those are good.
Metal Gear also, because Metal Gear is pretty good, man.
Yeah, Metal Gear has a good story.
Left 4 Dead.
Oh, that's
games.
good too.
Yeah.
And maybe Fire Emblem. I don't know.
Those are pretty good.
And I think maybe, I don't know, some Mega Man games like the ZX series.
Yes.
You know, speaking of
for now.
Speaking of video games, I gotta say, isn't it crazy how like when it came out, Pokemon Go just like took over everything?
Yes. Pokemon Go to the polls.
Yes. I don't know who created Pokemon Go. We need to get them to Pokemon Go to the polls. Oh man, I hate Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
All right, guys. Now that this is on YouTube, now that I've said that on YouTube, I'm probably going to die. So
yes.
just watch out. Local YouTuber Nate is dead.
Yes.
But it's crazy that people have actually died playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I mean, that's so basic. They tell you to be careful around your surroundings, and you die while playing it.
Yeah.
You guys.
How?
Although, wait, I pose a question real quick. What team are you guys on? I'm Valor.
Valor.
I don't even have a team yet.
What team would you be?
Don't go Mystic or Instinct, because those two are terrible people.
Honestly, Mystic is pretty good, because they have a lot of...
babies. Instinct, has low IQ.
Valor's just like the people... Oh, wait, Aiden, you can't join Valor.
Why?
Because Valor is based off strength.
Yeah, but
that's the one thing you don't have.
My sister
because you don't go to the gym.
Listen. I joined Valor because my sister is, a part of Valor. So, I have to.
Aiden, you said that you don't even play Pokemon Go. You said it doesn't work on your phone.
Yeah, it doesn't work on my phone since I have a terrible flip phone. I'm sorry.
You have an iPhone 4.
It's just a prank, bro.
Dude, I got it to work on my old iPhone. The 4.
Who cares?
It worked.
Didn't work for me.
Probably because you suck.
Anyways, I'd probably join maybe Valor. Yeah, probably Valor.
Listen, Valor's the only good team.
I mean, I think they're all good teams. They all have their benefits. Instinct has the least benefits because I hate the color yellow. If you're the color yellow, get out.
Yeah, Team Instinct needs to go extinct.
Dang. You just roasted them.
Yeah, that's a thing from one of the servers I used to go on back in the day.
Oh, you just stole a meme?
Sorta.
Meme thief? Oh, I got a question for you guys.
What is it, guys?
What's your favorite TV shows?
Rick and Morty, Adam Ruins Everything, everything on Adult Swim. Well, most of the shows.
What about 12 Ounce Mouse?
That's actually.
Oh no.
12. I actually like 12 Ounce Mouse. I don't.
You're actually defending 12 Ounce Mouse.
I like it. I'm sorry. It's just how it feels.
Super Jail.
Super Jail's pretty good too.
I do like Rick and Morty. Adam Ruins Everything. I watch like some shows on Cartoon Network.
Steven Universe.
I do watch. I like that show. I also watch Adventure Time and regular show.
Let's see. Another good show has to be Looney Tunes, the originals.
What about the Looney Tunes gritty one where they're all superheroes?
Oh no!
I love that show.
You mean Lunatics Unleashed?
Yes, Lunatics Unleashed. I love that show.
My favorite
show.
Yeah, my favorite cartoon has to be that Star Wars Droids, since it was made by the same people who made Star Wars the holiday special.
I love that movie. It's my favorite movie.
Yeah, so basically the animator, the people who made that also made Star Wars Droids, where it's basically in between episode 3 and 4. It's basically about R2 and C-3PO doing random trash.
Dang. Sounds good. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, that, and there's also Ewoks.
Oh.
Ooh. You know what movie I love?
What?
I was gonna.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Always forgetting.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, I gotta say, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
Hands down one of my favorite shows.
Yes. Want to know another good show that I miss?
Yeah?
X-Play. Whatever their name was. Basically, people from G4 that would review video games back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to watch them a lot. I used to watch them a lot, and during their final, few years, I used to watch them a lot.
Yeah. Then G4 changed after.
And G4 is now gone. It's dead.
Yeah.
They don't have.
So, Jeff, what about you?
I guess my favorite shows would be Wander Over Yonder, Rick and Morty, Adam Ruins Everything, Impractical Jokers, Super Jail,
Pawn Shop.
Pawn Stars. I love that show.
Pawn
Stars.
I actually unironically watch Pawn Stars.
Yes.
I actually enjoyed that show.
Yeah, I sometimes enjoy that show also as well.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That's a good show.
Oh, I need to, hold on. There's a couple more shows I should say. I guess maybe Young Justice.
Wait a second. Young Justice, wasn't that made by people who made Teen Titans Go?
No.
Yes, it is.
I
Yes,
hate
it
that
is.
show.
Look it up.
No,
Look it up.
it isn't.
It is. Look it up.
It isn't. Are you talking
Young
about
Justice wasn't that bad.
Because
Yes,
I'm
look
pretty
it up.
sure-
You know what? I realized while we were
They have,
talking
like,
about
original
this.
personalities instead of like alternate personalities that they just created on random.
You know, guys, I realized while we were doing all these different topics that we might be way too similar to be doing a show. You know, like we all like the exact same kind of music.
Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon
used
sucks.
to watch Digimon. I used to watch
Pokemon
it.
and Digimon were concepts at the same time, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you ever? I realize like how similar we are.
Yeah.
Like same music, same movies, same TV, same games.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about fandoms.
Fandoms. Okay, I was in a lot of cringy fandoms when I was little.
you still are.
No, I'm not. I got out of there.
You met me and you realized, oh wait, I'm a terrible person. Better leave.
Yeah, thing is, I forgot I was subscribed to him. That's the problem.
Who are you referring to when you say you? You know, on the topic of anime, I gotta say, not all of it is that bad.
90s,
Yeah.
like, 90s.
You
stuff
probably
is
will
actually
hear me
serious.
What?
The 90s anime is actually sometimes it can be actually pretty watchable.
Yeah, 90s anime is pretty good. Stuff like Evangelion.
I like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, honestly, I do enjoy some animes just because, like, there is a threshold between good and bad.
Yeah.
The good stuff is like Death Note. That's a good one.
Death Note, what are you, a cringy emo kid?
No, it just had an interesting story about two geniuses fighting each other.
Well, I remember that, actually, because...
You should check it out. I'm not sure.
I actually remember that when I was little because my sister was a big fan of that show.
It's pretty good. I think it's on Netflix, actually.
You know, my cringy... my insane sister. Hey.
Yeah.
Alright, Dad, okay. Basically,
You know what?
my sister used to watch a lot of anime, and probably still does.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the better ones in my opinion. You know what else is good
But
on anime? Tokyo Ghoul.
I never saw it.
The grittier ones are
I never
better.
really watched it.
Honestly, I will watch it as long as it's not like Senpai. Senpai.
So nothing like that. Whatever the heck that was that one Japanese cartoon was, where it was like this girl that's around the same age as my sister wearing a hamster hoodie, and she's like tiny as heck. I forgot what it was called.
I've seen people talking about that. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
My sister likes that.
You'll have to ask her about it then.
You know what?
She's like 22.
But you know what? It's funny. Like, I'm not going to disclose how old I am because privacy. You can only know my first name. It's Nate. What's up?
Yes.
But I'm a good bit younger than your sister.
Yes.
I've already had more jobs than her.
Yes.
Same with me.
Like, salaried jobs, I've had more.
Same.
Yeah, just
basically.
Your sister is so much older than me.
Yeah, my sister's older than you, but thing is, you're bigger than her. I'm bigger than
I'm like, we're all around the 6 foot range,
yes.
right? When we were in gym class the other day, I was like 6 feet tall without my shoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't wear very tall shoes. I
Well,
see some people wearing like stilt shoes, and it's like, boy.
Yeah.
The only thing I really wear is just one pair of Reeboks, and that's it.
I have like these Under Armour shoes. But you know what shoes I really want?
What?
It's gonna sound dumb, but I want some Yeezys. Those things look awesome.
Back in my cringy years, I used to have Sonic the Hedgehog shoes. No joke. I custom
Sammy
ordered
classic Sonic fan.
during my
Like
cringy
Sonic,
years.
like Sonic, like Sonic.
Yeah.
White
During
Sonic.
during my cringy years, I went on the Adidas .com, ordered some those shoes where it's like a strap on the shoe instead of like shoelace. Color the strap white, color it black, color the top red, color the bottom white. Basically, make it Sonic's shoes.
Oh
That was
god.
just really cringy back then.
Yeah. You well, if you even made it more Sonic, but not really now. Anyways,
Another cringy
if
thing
it
about
was
that
like-
shoe, and I still own it too. It's in my
You also-
house.
If you find it, send me a picture of it.
Oh, it's in my closet somewhere. Basically, I added on the back, "You're too slow," and I misspelled it.
Yo, Aiden, go
Yeah?
right now. Send us a picture. I'll add it in. I'll try to add it in post.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Be right back.
for the thumbnail.
Yeah, if I can't figure out how to add it in post because I'm still not that good at editing, I'll just put it as the thumbnail. But I gotta say, on the topic of anime, I will watch it as long as there's no like weeaboos around.
Yeah.
I feel like weeaboos have really ruined it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell it's probably pretty cool, but it's like a lot of things. The fan base has ruined it. You know?
Have you seen yeah, a huge example is like the Digimon Tamers animated series fandom. It sucks. They don't even know how to spell anything. Really. My gosh. But when you look at the video game fandom, they just know how to spell. I think it's like people who watch the animated series of Digimon like are more from Europe than, I don't know. It's just something.
Yeah.
Like in the animated series for Digimon isn't too bad really. Maybe like I think like near the sixth and sixth season was really bad actually. I heard, but it isn't like there's not much like there's not much weeaboo stuff in it.
Alright, it's sent.
Wait, how are you sending it? Skype or like text message?
Text message.
Okay,
Ooh, I just got it.
will this be the thumbnail?
Yes.
I see some thumbnail material.
Yes. Also, you gotta add some other trekking stuff to it.
No.
So what do you guys think of it? Of my cringy years?
Those were bad. You know, I used to do some cringy things, but no, not that bad. Never that bad.
Yeah, same.
Oh wow, we're going to have to wrap up this show in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Next thing. What's the next thing?
Aiden, you don't need to rush. Aiden, no, that's dumb. That's supposed to be like a whole episode. You just spoiled it.
Cut that out.
I'll try to.
Cut it out.
I will. You know what? Hey, Aiden. Remember that person that always hung out with you? You want to tell us that story?
Okay.
I'm not going to say it out loud, so it can be a nice surprise.
So back when I was last year.
Aiden, this was like 3 months ago.
Okay. No, actually, it was last year. Like
How long is summer? Like, it was like 2 months this year, right?
No. I broke up.
Yeah, it was like 3 months ago.
She broke up with me around December. So
Why is that?
Nah, I remember. She broke up with me in around early or late December, September. Basically.
Why is that?
I'm trying to remember here. Basically, I met up with her when I was on the bus to school. I'm not disclosing which type of school we go to or what grade we're in. Basically, so one of my friends said, "Hey man, some girl wants to date you." And it was some other girl. It isn't the one that was at the table. And then basically me and her Skyped, and some other girl from the bus said, "Hey, you want to date me?" And I said, "Sure." And then I figured out that I basically became a creep because, want to know something about that girl?
What?
She was younger than me.
So?
And since, she was younger than me and the bus was... And I'm just going to make something up a little bit. The bus was going to some other school at the same time.
It's in the same grade, I hope you know.
Listen, I'm making up something for the people so they think just to exaggerate a bit.
Aiden, we're in the same grade. They weren't that much older or younger than you.
Okay.
Like, I'm older than you, but not that much.
This girl was 1 year younger than me, and apparently she was cringy as all heck. Apparently she had Minion headphones.
Oh yeah, I remember when they started showing when like you came to hang out with us and they were like showing. I'm just like, I see the Minions. I'm like, I don't trust this person.
Yes. Yeah, that. Yeah, and then she broke up to me, and this was a bad week. This is when a cat died. One of my family's cats died. And some other stuff happened. Like, my grandma was in like a bad state because basically it's not my real grandpa, since my real grandpa, broke up with her because she was cheating on someone else. The person who she cheated on ended up cheating on someone else. It's this long story, okay?
Oh, that's great. We'll have to save that story for the next time.
Yeah. So basically,
That's funny.
So basically, all this bad stuff happened. She broke up with me. I was basically in a deep depression.
How old were you? Like, I don't know. You sounded like you're like one of the, you sound like one of those 11-year-old Tumblr users. Like, oh, I'm so depressed. I know it's self-diagnosed, but I don't have money.
No, it's it's one of those 10-year-old DeviantArt users, or like one of those depressed DeviantArt users in general.
All right, well, Aiden, go on with your story.
That's it. She broke up with me, and she's trying to get back with me now.
I want to know why.
And I'm not getting back. With her. No.
Oh yeah, Aiden, that reminds me. The other day, she came up to me and it's like, "Hey, so remember that one time when I was on my way home from school and you FaceTimed me?"
Me?
Yes. Like you called me.
Yeah.
So did I tell you this? Like, she came up to me and was like, "Oh, hi, you're Aiden's friend, right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Are you talking to him?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, can I say?" I'm like, "No," and I just bolt out of there like, I ride my bike to school. I went as fast as I can, like, no, you wore Minion headphones. The dumbest reason. But no, I'm like, yeah, she's like, oh, can I talk? And I'm like, no. Then I just left. Because
Yes.
Minion headphones.
Yes.
But not really, because I'm like, no, I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
But I want to know the reason why they broke up with you, Aiden.
She was going to date someone else.
That is the saddest thing. It's like, oh, hi. I want to date you. And it's like...
Several months later.
Then it's like 3 months later. Oh, sorry. I don't want to date you anymore. And then they go out and ask out someone else, and they're like, no. They come back to you. It's like, oh I'm so sorry. Can we date again? So that's my synopsis. Is that good? Is that correct?
Yeah, Nathan, yeah.
Cool. So, wow, we just broke the 1 hour mark.
Oh, boy.
We ought to be wrapping this up, because I didn't want... I was thinking, like, we do this, like, hour and a half at most, but we've already...
Podcasts are actually 2 hours long, mainly some of the ones I like.
Yeah, the first topic took, like, more than half an hour, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like, let's just start out with an hour. It's not that long.
Alright, so, let's talk about something else.
No, Aiden. We need to save some for the next episode.
Okay. Why not let's do one more.
No, that was our last one.
The next podcast, okay?
So, just as a wrap up, what my idea was, we do, like, one of these once a month, just because we have other stuff to do.
Yeah.
If we get more than, like, 100,000, not even 100,000, just 100 subscribers, maybe we'll do 2 a month, because this is actually pretty fun. I love doing this.
Yes.
But, yeah, I was saying, like...
Just talk to your friends, and then you get some views, you get some money, and I get paid 1 penny.
Aiden, we're not in it for the money. I'm just doing this because it's fun.
Yeah, same with me. It's like it comes like... You're wrong. This is... You're not told you.
But, yeah, I know this video isn't dropping at the end of the month. It's September 10th at the moment, at the time of recording this. But, that's just because it's the first episode, the real test episode, the pilot of the series.
Yeah, this is the pilot, the stuff you give to the ideas,
Yeah, just to, like, get a firm grasp on it. But, yeah, that's about it, like... once a month at the end of every month. That's about it. So, any final remarks you guys have to add?
I'm on Blog TV with my hands up. I'm not starting myself.
Shut up, Aiden. Alright, Jeff, goodbye. Anything for you?
No. I'll just say goodbye.
Alright, well, if you actually made it this far in the video, I gotta congratulate you, because this was probably terrible. And if you did, leave in the comment. If you did make it this far in the video, leave in the comments. Whoops.
If you made it this far, can you please type in the comments, I survived this. Now Aiden gets his 1 penny.
Hashtag give Aiden his penny. But, yeah, leave a like. It actually does help out YouTubers. You should always do that if you enjoyed it. And, yeah, that's it. Sorry you had to suffer through that. Adios.